Okay, and it says we are live, says my microphone is picking up, says game audio is picking up.
Now the question is, am I picking up?
It says that you are picking up also.
Alright.
So we are back with some more Assassin's Creed.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness that we're back.
Well, thank goodness that all the mic stuff is working.
Yeah.
I will not soon forget the day where we had your mic off for like, what, 3 hours?
2 hours, yeah.
2 hours.
Still trying to figure out, like, what caused that. Okay, so... with memory block 4, and we can get through memory block 4, half of 5. Okay.
Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop what they're carrying.
Jar carriers can blow my cover? Damn. Guess I have to hold B while I'm walking. Sprinting!
Running through the void. Something literally every last one of us does during the loading screen of Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah. There we go. That was a long loading. Oh, right. Investigate. Okay. Let's see.
So,
Pinky.
last couple of days I've been watching just, all those movies that like nobody really remembers these days. Like, I've been watching Megamind, I've been watching like the first Minions movie.
No one remembers Megamind, honestly one of the greatest films of all time.
Well, I mean, at the very least, no one talks about it. So, and one thing that I just couldn't help but think while I was rewatching Megamind is that, throughout all of media, there's 1,000 Superman clones, not the least of which being Goku. But I think I think Metro Man might very well be one of the worst Superman clones ever made, at least in terms of, like, personality in comparison to the original,
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he literally faked his death, went into a reclusive life of music making because he was bored.
I mean, he probably never truly wanted to be a hero.
No, yeah, that's all well and good, but, like, I don't know. Like, there had to have been better ways to, address that and handle it, I'm just saying, like, it was stupid.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay.
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't a film about Mega Man. It was a film of Metro Man. It was a film about
I mean, you are right about that. Also, it is not about Mega Man.
yeah, it's a film about Megamind and him kind of. Oh, come on.
His ascension from supervillain to superhero. Yeah.
Kind of realizing that
I know. I just feel it. I don't know. I harp on this just because I like to nitpick. I think it's fun. I also watched. Okay, so you remember that one movie, Nomeo and Juliet?
Oh god, that was a.
I watched its sequel, Sherlock Gnomes.
Lord have mercy on you. Why are you a glutton for punishment?
I think it's at least good for a laugh. It's not a high quality movie by any stretch, but it's good for a laugh.
The entire thing of Romeo and Juliet and Sherlock Gnome. Interesting concept. It's just, I think the execution just was weird.
How so?
Oh, Romeo, it was a jukebox musical, right? Romeo and Juliet.
No, it wasn't. Well, maybe. What's a jukebox musical?
So basically, it's like a musical, but it instead of like using original songs, it would use like already existing songs, like Mamma Mia. That's a jukebox musical because it uses songs from ABBA.
Okay, and like, there's no like. Are there like whenever these songs play, is it like, the way it is in traditional musicals where it's like full on dance scenes or whatever? Or is it just stuff happening as the music plays?
Full on dance scenes.
Okay, yeah, it was not that.
Okay. So my memory.
Now, it does have music that would go into a jukebox musical, but it doesn't do. But like it doesn't go by the format of a musical.
Okay, I have no idea why my brain was thinking of a jukebox musical.
I mean, there's enough of them out there.
Yeah.
I would forgive you for just getting it mixed up with one of them.
Yeah. I need a.
So, Romeo and Juliet, bad execution. How do you mean?
Well, not really bad, but it just felt like a poor execution, because I think it's just the entire thing of like Romeo and Juliet tropes have been done to death, even by that point.
Honestly, I feel like, at least for the original movie, I feel like they wanted to make a point of like mocking that to a sense, because like, the movie opens up with one of the little mook gnomes reading off the like prologue thing from the actual play.
Yeah.
And they cut him off.
Yeah.
And like he himself even calls it out as a long, boring prologue. So there's that. And then after the part that's supposed to emulate Romeo getting like banished or whatever, and Romeo is just like in the park on top of Shakespeare's statue. Romeo is just recapping everything that's happened to him within the events of the movie, and the Shakespeare statue comes alive and says, "Hey, that's a lot like this other story. By the way, did you know they both die in the end?"
Yeah.
And then and he just flat out calls it out like that's terrible. What the hell? So yeah, like, you're definitely right. It is a done to death trope. But I think that they went into the movie aware of that and tried to work with that.
Yeah.
Not saying they did it the best that they could have, but I think that's what they did.
Yeah.
As for the second movie, I mean, honestly, Romeo and Juliet themselves feel like side characters.
Well, yeah, because it was legit called Sherlock Gnome, so.
I know, but it's still weird for the protagonists of the first movie to be the side characters in the sequel.
Yeah, that is weird, but they already had their story done. Now it's just another.
Yeah, it went from a tense and dramatic love story to domestic disputes.
Yeah.
Literally. They did a really good job making Moriarty just disturbing.
I mean, I'd be surprised if they weren't able to, because he is supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, but he's like low tier Joker quality, you know?
I think like in the original like Sherlock Holmes like novels, he is somewhat like Joker-esque, but not like how it was in Sherlock Holmes.
There's even a shred of accuracy between the two versions, then I would not doubt it.
Yeah.
Even if the whole leaving clues for the detective to find and solve does feel more like Riddler than Joker, I digress.
Yeah. I mean, before Batman, it was Sherlock Holmes.
Yup. Sherlock Holmes, the original Batman.
Basically.
The more you think about it, the more it makes sense.
I mean, I think
Elementary, my dear Robin.
I mean, I think that was the one of the influences for Batman, because Sherlock Holmes was was supposed to be the world's greatest detective.
Yeah. And then Bruce Wayne shows up and steals his thunder.
I mean, what is it? Detective Chimp?
I don't know.
It's just Monkey Sherlock.
Yeah. But yeah. Just been watching a lot of forgotten movies these days. Don't really know why, just have been.
False God. Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? You're a dead man.
Okay.
I've already kind of run through most of my conversation.
Have you seen Hocus Pocus 2?
I haven't even watched Hocus Pocus 1.
I say you should.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, you know, the whole spooky witches are stupid silly. I don't know.
He's not the last of them. I hope so.
I mean, it's...
It doesn't sound like there's anything wrong with it. It just doesn't sound like my kind of jam.
Yeah. They're enjoyable.
I'm sure, like, from the commercials I've seen, they give off heavy Three Stooges vibes.
Yeah, I'll say that's somewhat like of a downfall in my opinion.
I was about to say whether or not that's a benefit or a detriment is up in the air, but
yeah, no, I say like the reason why they're somewhat of like the Three Stooges is because they are like witches from like the 1600s brought to first it was like 1993.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 2020 something, 2022.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, I think it was 2022 when Hocus Pocus 2 came out.
Well, there you go then.
Another minute.
Like for those that have seen Hocus, that haven't seen the Hocus Pocus films, I would say watch them. Not like I felt like Hocus Pocus 2, the ending was a bit of a cop out, so I'm not going to give I'm not going to spoil it. But I hate all of you guards.
Oh, don't worry, they hate you too.
Yeah, it's around this part where they where all the guards start kind of like there's just more and more of them.
Yeah. Also, going from movies that have been forgotten to movies that people wish that people try to forget. the 2014 live-action Ninja Turtles movie that followed up with a 2016 sequel.
Wait. The Mike. Well, was it Michael Bay that did the live action?
Let me take a quick second and look because I have their DVDs right here.
The Megan Fox live action.
Yes, that's the ones.
They sent word you wish to speak with me.
I got a sequel.
Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows.
It is my duty to serve.
I thought that was a Out of the Shadows was a full like 3D animated film.
We can ill afford any delays.
Nope.
There will be none. You have my word. Is there anything else?
I never.
I mean, the turtles themselves are animated. Krang is animated. Rocksteady, Bebop, they're animated once they mutate.
This position has many enemies.
But now,
But the
like,
rest of the characters, no.
Keep him safe.
God willing.
do I watch another Megan Fox film?
I mean, she's a better April O'Neil than she is a Natara.
Natara.
Yeah, Natara from Mortal Kombat. Natara is a vampire from the Netherrealm, and she makes an appearance as one of the playable fighters in Mortal Kombat 1, and Warner Brothers or whoever basically told NetherRealm Studios they have to have a celebrity in their voice acting cast. So they cast Megan Fox as Natara, and she has gotten every single ounce of crap for her performance as Natara.
Yeah, that would sound about right. Also, 1 second. Express Craft SR. No thank you. I'm not interested.
Was that in chat?
Yeah, it's one of the the ones that are like, hey, would you like a promotion type of thing? Yeah. No thank you.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, this guy showed up on my chat when I tried simul-streaming for Old Republic. Yeah, I didn't even acknowledge them.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we're not interested in buying subscribers.
yeah. And for that, we block.
Yep. Like, we understand you're just trying to do your job, but we have less than 0% interest.
Yeah.
But yeah, Out of the Shadows. First off, in that movie, the Foot Clan actually are ninjas.
There was a option where you can just click and say ban, but okay. Yeah. No, it's I'm gonna be honest. I am somewhat dead tired.
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
You're a college student nearing finals.
Don't remind me. I have like a month left.
Yeah, so I think you're. Not to mention it's your. Well, I mean, you don't have any finals if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, but still just like projects.
Oh yeah. You're the one that wanted to pick a challenging major.
Truth be told, it's not really as challenging as people kind of say. It's just a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the amount of work.
That's why people say it's challenging, just because of all the work.
Yeah, but we're at that point where it's like, there's enough stuff online where you can just find the answers easily.
Yeah. But yeah, if you haven't seen Out of the Shadows, I honestly think you should. I mean, again, not gonna blow you out of the water, but it's a fun enough movie, and it gives some interesting stuff between the turtles. I won't say what for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but I like it.
I think I've seen everything now.
It was also the movie that finally
Did you
made
see
it
the
dawn
order?
on me that the
It
turtles
wants us to
don't have a
prepare
last
stage
name.
for another execution today.
Yeah.
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's Temple. I was on my way just now.
So
Like-
much death.
That is
Let our
weirdly
team leader
weirdly
return
mind
and
fucking.
bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majd Addin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Take yourself from my sight.
So, other conversations.
Give me that bag!
What do you want?
Denied.
You want something?
I'm pretty sure you were a split second away from getting it too.
Yep.
Go away.
But we got this. Just gotta go around. Go around town.
Such is.
Give. Thank you.
Now kill him.
No, he's still technically a civilian.
You're right. Kill the guy that shoved you.
And get like the entire guard on me? Nah, no thank you.
You know you considered it. You know you considered it.
Oh, I did! But getting all the guards on me is just going to add more time to the,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you.
You will die here.
just because...
Die.
Praise God, you've saved me.
Yes, I saved you.
All the city will know.
Yes, tell everyone about the heroism that I, the son of none, tend to do.
And now, bravely run away.
He bravely ran away, away, Sir Robin. God, I need to rewatch Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah. I've only properly seen it all the way through one time.
Was it a film for you or nah?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I found it hysterical. But I just haven't been able to bring myself to want to watch it again, for one reason or another.
Be gone.
You know?
Yeah. It was during philosophy, like back in high school, I took a philosophy class. Cause it was honestly the it felt like the less preachy course back in high school.
Yeah.
Because it was either... Oh, God. whatchamacallit, between like doing world religions, and yes, even though world religions did seem interesting, the fact that it was only like 1 semester long, I don't feel like I would have learned the subjects I would have wanted to learn.
Yeah.
Then there was I forgot what the other one was, but philosophy just seemed a bit more interesting because philosophy as a whole is the cornerstone of society to some extent. Okay, let's. There we go. Oh, and like one of the days of class, we watched. Whatchamacallit? Monty Python, The Holy Grail. Because the majority of the jokes were all like philosophy jokes.
Philosophical, yeah.
Yeah, like the entire thing of what is a peasant or like what is a kingdom? The king was never elected. So why do the people need to listen to the king?
Where is he?
He will attend the execution. Performance event.
Oh, I am chosen by God, but why? But if God chose you, why must the people? If God chose you, why should the people follow you? For you were not chosen by the people.
Spoken like a democratic politician.
Yeah. Your investigation is complete. You can return, or you can continue with the investigations if you wish. Gotta get as much information as we can.
So, here's something that might be a fun question.
Okay.
If you could pick one Wii game, just one Nintendo Wii game, to get a Switch port, whether it be like just a 1-for-1 or like an HD remaster with updated stuff, what game would it be? And it has to be just Wii, not the Wii U.
Poke Park.
Honestly, that was gonna be mine also. Poke Park, Pikachu's Adventure.
I've never actually played it, but I've seen gameplay of it. I'm like, I want to play this.
Yeah, like okay. In all honesty, it really is just a minigame collection, like through and through. But it's honestly just fun. The story is fun, and Poke Park 2 Wonders Beyond is like it adds what needs to be added, but it's the same flow.
Yeah.
Because like in Wonders Beyond, you have multiple playable characters. You can play as Pikachu, and you can play as any of the Univin starters. So, and all 4 of them play differently from one another. Like some are faster, some are stronger. So like it matters who you play as. But if I had to pick a different game from yours... Oh, if I had to pick a different game from yours...
That hurts! Stop it, please!
Honestly, I kind of want to say Spectro's Origins.
Never. Don't recall that one.
Well, Origins is, I think, the last game that was made for the Spectros franchise. I could be wrong on that, do not quote me. But it's the only one of them that I've played. And if I'm being honest, I don't really think you need to know the lore of the other games to play Origins and like understand, because the game because the game takes place like somewhere completely different from where all the other games have, and so it has the opportunity to like re-explain stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's a monster collecting and taming action RPG where like the player character like brandishes a weapon and fights alongside their monsters.
So like Monster Hunter Stories.
Kind of, except it's not turn-based.
My family.
And it's all space themed. That's another thing. It's all sci-fi.
No, let me go.
And it's a game I really like. But for the life of me, I've never beaten it.
Is that going to be one of those things of, as you play it, like you'll replay it, then you'll just beat it, or you'll be like, why is this game so hard after like the first boss?
No. The first boss ain't where the difficulty spike is. I know where the difficulty spike is. And I'm eventually gonna play this game for my channel, so I'll tell you where the difficulty spike is. But
No, but remember, what was it? We were playing some game for your channel, and we were talking about how... Oh wait, no, it was also during Naruto, where we had the, whatchamacallit? It was the question of like, hey, let me out of the corner, please!
yeah. I am the protagonist, I don't belong in the corner of shame. But yeah, I think
yeah, we were talking about how like sometimes when we play a game growing up, we had like the most difficult time.
Oh, and I remember what that game was. That was back when I was still trying to be a Twitch streamer. It was Dino Thunder for the GameCube.
Yeah.
We were talking about the final about the second and last boss battle of the game, and how it took me like a year to beat it, and that's purely because I couldn't wrap my head around the concept of Mexican jump rope.
Yeah. But like then there were like other games where like, oh man, this was so easy like growing up, but then you like replay it and you're like, why is this so hard?
That was when we were on your channel playing the SpongeBob movie game, and we were on like the second to last level or what.
Truth be told, though movie games can be fun at times, they're also like really dumb.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Because I remember when we did the Shrek.
Oh yeah, Shrek 2. Yeah, that was fun. The game has its bullshit, but that was fun.
All right, let's see. We got.
Honestly, if we had stuck with it a little bit more on that last stage, we would have beaten it. We would have beaten it. Well, maybe the opportunity will arise for us to give it another crack.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times,
if that opportunity does present itself, let's try and go all in, get 2 more guys, and go full chaotic 4-player mode, 4-player gameplay.
Men without a fight. Could you show me the way?
Let's just make an absolute mess of it, you know?
Turn into a party game.
I mean, it kind of, in some ways it kind of already is.
Show yourself. How?
Also, on the subject of movie games, did you ever play Toy Story 2?
Nope.
I have, and like, people put it like on par with Mario 64 in terms of like quality.
I'm gonna have to do
'Cause-
back to this.
And honestly, it kind of follows the same beats. It's a 3D platformer. You run around, you complete these objectives to get a collectible. You need so many collectibles to progress throughout the game every now and again. So, like, it's kind of neat.
I think that's one that kind of I typically start losing interest in a game very quickly. When it's just like, hey, do all this collection. It's like, why?
Yeah, no, normally that loses me too, but I think it was something about maybe it was like the specific things that I was doing. Maybe it was the aesthetic, or maybe it was just the novelty of going through these real world places the size of a Buzz Lightyear action figure. But I didn't get bored with it.
Yeah. Well, it's not boredom. It's just I lose just losing interest.
No, I hear
games that have those fucking energy bars. Like the mobile apps that are like, hey, you've played.
Yeah. Well, that mobile games do not count as games. They are time passers.
Dude, Genshin Impact has, like, if I remember correctly, has an energy system. Like,
Also, since we're bitching about mobile games, can I go on a rant for a minute?
Sure.
Power Rangers Legacy Wars. I hate this mobile game with every fiber of my goddamn being.
Why is that?
Because it came out like in tandem with the 2016 live-action Power Rangers movie, and it was intended to use that movie's marketing to its advantage. How it worked, and when you're doing the downloading, you get a lore dump. 2016 movie Rita returns, and she figures out a way to enter the morphing grid, and she uses it to go to the dimension of the TV series Power Ranger continuity, and starts brain controlling them, making them fight for her. So the 2016 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers jump into the morphing grid after her to liberate these guys, and then they go and expand it when they include Ryu, Chun-Li, M. Bison, and all those others by giving them commercials that basically gives additional lore to the story. And what else? What was that other thing that they did? Oh yeah, turned Ryu and Chun-Li into Power Rangers.
That sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome. And guess what?
It was?
Every single speck of that story and lore is abandoned the second the download is complete. There is not there's not any amount of single player gameplay to be had. It is exclusively PvP. Which means it uses a very, very not even remotely accurate balancing scale to set up matches. And the absolute moment that you stumble onto a good character, you are only ever paired up with players that are pay-to-winners.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I am on the second tier of the game, and I can't progress because I keep getting bullshit matches that are clearly rigged from the outset.
I still breathe.
You must desire more than just my
hot take, but not really a hot take. I think people can agree with this.
better than most.
There's no such thing as a good free mobile game.
What do you think?
There really isn't. There's passable at best.
Yeah.
There is not good.
Yeah. It is all pay to win. They are made for the whales of the community.
And I'm not gonna lie, I would not be as angry with Legacy Wars being as pay to winny as it is if it had a single player campaign.
Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
You'll have to ask him yourself.
Like,
Attend one of his
that is
executions.
the only
It's when
thing
he's
they
most
need to
talkative.
add
Addressing
for it
the
to
crowd,
actually be a
hands
passable
covered
game.
in
That's the
blood.
only thing.
Then we are done.
They have the lore for it. They have the story. They just have to do something with it.
Nah, too much work. Easy. It's easier just to make it a bullshit pay to win game to get the most
And-
money out of it.
Yeah, and they tried to make it quote unquote better by releasing a Mortal Kombat clone, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, which is literally just the same game but on consoles.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful and share a very interesting story with
So
you.
it's aggravating, man.
Yeah, but that's just how it is.
I know. I just hate that that's how it is.
Please, sir, have any money? Please, sir, have any money? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. My family's sick and dying.
So, what other like licensed games, mobile or not mobile, have you played to your recollection that you would say is good quality?
There's a Korean game called Blade Idol. It's like it says, like, truth be told, idle games are the only like mobile games that I can find any sort of like enjoyment when it comes to phone apps. Because like there's not like a lot of like, oh, you have to play like 500 hours a day in order to like even stand a chance in like the standard campaign or in like any form of PvP. I like Blade Idol as a idle game because it's like I just go on, like load it up, do my dailies, log off, then like once a week just try to actually progress through the game,
They could provide a nice distraction for
like the stages and
I'm
other
sure
stuff.
that with your wisdom,
Yeah.
And if I'm not able to, I just wait a week. I'm kind of at that, like at a point where it's
Yeah.
like
Well-
it does take a while to progress,
Well,
but
When I said licensed game, I mean like based off of like a show or a movie.
oh. I want to say like Jurassic World. The phone game. But like even then, it's like I haven't played it because it became like unplayable for me.
Yeah.
I like at one point whenever I would load up the game, it would just fucking crash for no reason.
Yeah. One licensed game that I love and I've just had the biggest itch to go back to play is TMNT for the GameCube. The one that was based off of that 3D animated movie, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like that game is good. Like, it's a 3D platformer with battle arenas to, like, break up the gameplay. And boss battles at in some of the levels. Like, it's It's simple. It is super, super simple, but something about it is just fun.
It's the simplicity of it.
Yeah. Then there's Incredibles 2, which is just or not Incredibles 2, The Incredibles for the GameCube, which is it's just a beat 'em up. It's just a beat 'em up, but it's you love it.
Yeah.
All the city will know of your sacrifice.
I haven't beaten it, but Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, also for GameCube, I remember having a ton of fun with. It's 3-player co-op where with the people playing as Harry, Ron, and Hermione respectively. And I mean, it's fun. It's fun. I can't really explain it without like playing it to show you guys, but yeah, it's a good game.
I stand before you to deliver a warning.
One and the last one that I'm going to bring up is Avatar: The Last Airbender Into the Inferno. Basically covers the events of season 3 of Avatar, and it's an action platformer, a 3D action platformer with 2-player co-op, and again, it's just super fun. You're going around platforming, solving puzzles, using bending to open otherwise inaccessible areas or help you out in a fight. Like, it's super neat, if a bit frustrating with the Wii's sub-average motion control detection.
I give like Nintendo respect. Like they want to try something new and they go for it.
Yeah, no, that like one thing you have to give Nintendo credit for is that while Microsoft and Sony are always pushing for more power, Nintendo definitely goes for more creativity, and I absolutely applaud them for that.
Yeah.
I just wish they'd put a little more thought into it first so that they get it right.
Yeah.
Because they don't always.
Yeah.
Because, like, when did the Wii come out? And it wasn't until the Switch when they finally figured out how to make motion controls work.
I mean, for the most part, with the controls they had, or the stuff they had for it, it worked to an extent.
Yeah, no, like, it did what it needed to do. I still think that the Wii's pointer control games are far superior to their motion control games, but still. Which reminds me, I need to get around to playing Battalion Wars 2.
Yeah, I think like the it was like the Wii U wasn't bad. Well, okay, controls were bad after a while.
I disagree. I personally really liked the Wii U. I feel like
I'm not saying the Wii U. I'm saying the Wii. Like just focusing on the motion controls. Like great idea, great concept. They did a grand job just kind of setting it up.
Yeah.
It was just
they wanted to shock the world, and by God, they did it.
Yep. It was again just like it's the same thing with the stick drifts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it's just a thing, I guess.
Yeah. Dude, you homeless fuck! Just leave me the fuck alone! Holy shit! I'm just staying here minding my own business and you have to push me. There's 5 other fucking people around that you could push.
This has been Raging with Crux.
I seriously fucking hate the homeless.
Oh yeah, no.
NPCs.
Your hate is justified and warranted.
Cause watch. I can stand right here and he'll approach me and he'll push me. At some point. I'm just waiting here, calmly, patiently, for the target. Who's right here?
You might want to move.
As long as I'm blending, they won't get me. I have to, though, go around some point. Because the next target is up there. So I have to...
Also, disclaimer, this just hit me. Crux does not actually hate the homeless with this much fire and passion.
Yeah,
he only hates the homeless in this game.
Yeah. Like... Because they're the ones that kind of just approach you and just fucking push you for no reason. It's like... They're like...
Come back now.
I'm sure we've talked about this, but now that Nintendo has their foot in the door with a video game movie, do you think they're going to try and do it with some of their other brands?
A part of me says I hope so, but because Smash Bros. Is a thing, I really don't want them to.
Well, I mean, they don't have to go the interconnected universe route.
They don't have to, but people are might start calling for it at some point.
I mean, sure, but... Okay, call me greedy, but... I want to see them do a Legend of Zelda movie with the same love, care, and attention that they gave the Super Mario Bros. movie.
Oh, no, same. I want that. They can either make it so Link can talk or he can't talk. I don't give a fuck. I want to see...
Honestly, it would be even funnier for Link not to talk if it's in a movie format.
Until like the very end. No, make it 3D animation.
One line, and make his one line be, "Excuse me, princess," from the cartoon.
Nah. You're gonna hate me for saying this.
I believe I am gonna hate you for saying this.
So it's gonna be it's gonna be animated, right?
Sure.
Okay. Make Link's voice actor be Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Deadpool Link, make it happen.
No. Make the only line Link says be at the very end, and he just says "fuck," and the film is PG-13.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Now,
That's all of it. That is his only line.
Wait, hang on.
Yep.
What would be the context for him saying "fuck"?
It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor.
Oh, depending on which like timeline we're going off of, we could either do like he just fought Ganon and fuck, here comes Demise. So it's a separate part 2.
Okay, hold on. First off, that's technically impossible.
No, it's not. If we go off of the assumption that the
Demise, the reason that we haven't seen Demise since or before Skyward Sword is because Ganondorf is his reincarnation. It's the same reason we never see Hylia.
Well, we see something like some big bad, or like make it be like the post-credit sequence.
Yeah.
Where it's like Link, we're being under attack.
You know what? Make it be make the movie be based on Ocarina of Time, right?
Yeah.
Hear me out. So Link beats Ganondorf. Zelda and the sages seal him away in the Sacred Realm.
Okay.
Link decides to stay as an adult, and because this is a movie for children, and all children movies must have happy endings for all good guy characters. Ruto and the other sages, they're They're back in Hyrule. They're doing their whatevers, and Ruto just walks up to him and say, "You know, Link, now that Hyrule is safe and all, we can finally get to work on planning that wedding." And that's when he says it.
Fuck! Or, I don't know. I think doing Link would be, like Legend of Zelda. If they wanted to do a franchise, it would be hard, I think. With Link.
Yeah.
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skin
I
is
love how
defined by his
Link not
actions,
speaking is exclusively
not
for the
markings
for the benefit of the player
Unwell
inflecting themselves onto the character,
Then be
but
out
it's just
with
been
it.
turned into a joke.
No, I talked to my brother about this like years and years ago. It was my question of like, why can't Link speak? And my brother said, "Oh, he's an orphan.
Why you remain a
Like
novice
no
in
one
life.
ever taught him how to speak. Like he might know how to say some words, but he just finds it easier to like use sign language."
To have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How
And
many
then
times
there's
must I remind you of this?
what is it?
Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing.
I like
One of them meant to be
I like the
executed as a brother.
explanation that
One
we
of
can
us.
find in
And
Breath of the
Williams is going to
Wild
be
if you like
saved.
go around and
Do
read
not
all
worry
the
about
champions'
actual
diaries.
rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must
Because
ensure Majduddin does not take his
In
life.
Zelda's diary, which you can find inside Hyrule Castle, there's an entry that says that, you know, sometime after the
Don't foul this, Altair.
Gerudo
Time is
Desert
of the
memory
essence.
where Link has saved her from a bunch of Yiga clansmen.
Yeah.
Fast forwarding memory to
hang
a
on.
more recent one.
Ugh. Sorry, my nose is going crazy. Zelda, like, just kind of comes out and asks why Link is always so silent all the time. And he responds that, like, you know, being the chosen champion and the princess's loyal knight, like, that comes with a lot of expectations, a lot of responsibility, a lot of burden. And so he finds that the easiest way to deal with that is to simply allow his sword and his actions to speak for him rather than for his words to carry any of the weight. Like, that's deep for a guy that we've never once heard a word out of in a canon Zelda Zelda entry.
Link, why do you never talk? Because I have nothing to say to people.
Oh no, make that be the Ryan Reynolds line at the end of the movie.
Link, you never once said anything. Why? Because I have nothing to say to you people.
It's like, this is the 17th time that Ganon has been revived, and I can guarantee you within the next millennia, another 10 revivals will take place. You all are a cavalcade of fuck-ups, and I have no reason to involve myself with you.
Because more than half the time, the reason why you guys are fuck-ups is because you're the ones that caused Ganon to come back.
Yeah.
People of Jerusalem, hear me well.
Although, to their benefit, 5 out of 10 times it's unwittingly. You know, like they don't realize that it's Ganondorf pulling strings behind stuff, or they don't realize that, you know, summons as such.
Is this what you desire?
Is this the guy?
Yeah.
In deceit and sin, to live your lives in fear.
Yeah, you don't really get to see who we have to kill until the moment.
Until you have to kill them.
Yeah.
Your devotion,
Unless there's like a way to see them beforehand, but eh.
this evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not
So, yeah.
justice.
You've no right to do that. Who do you take your...
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now, a war filled with sin.
Excuse me. Ugh.
The harlot, the thief,
Let's see, what other
the gambler,
Nintendo franchises
the
could make
heretic.
good movies?
Let God's
Which ones can make good
judgment
movies?
be brought
Yeah.
down upon
No, which
them
ones?
all.
Or are you asking which
No,
ones?
I'm asking which ones.
Oh, Metroid.
Metroid could work.
It would be a.
Castlevania, maybe.
Temptress, succubus, whore.
I would personally love to see a Mega Man movie.
But her sin remains the same. She turned her back on
I
the
think that could be a lot of fun. I know that Mega Man is not like a Nintendo property anymore, but like, you know, still. Ooh, what about a Fire Emblem movie? That could be fun.
That would be have more confusing lore than
Well, see, not really, because all of the different Fire Emblem games are their own separate world. With the only exception being Awakening, taking place in the same world, but several life generations and lifetimes after the events of Marth's game. So, like technically, those two games take place in the same world, but there's just so much time lag between the two that it does not matter. But yeah, like every single Fire Emblem game is more or less treated as its own world. So it wouldn't be as difficult as it sounds. Although, might do better as either a series of movies or a series, just in general, you know, like episodic.
if Nintendo goes into like starts making their IPs all like movies and shows and stuff. I hope they don't do what Disney's Marvel did with you have to watch like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in order to understand what was going on in Age of Ultron, or why they were why the beginning of Age of Ultron was happening, or like you have to watch WandaVision or Loki in order to understand what was going on in like the most recent films.
Yeah.
I hope they don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for
I mean, you can
being different
argue
from
that
you.
Star Wars is doing the same thing now.
That's why I don't like the new Star Wars.
Because it was fun.
You don't like Grogu? You don't like Ahsoka? You don't like Book of Boba Fett?
No, none of them like actually seem interesting to me.
The way they feared me.
I can't speak on the Ahsoka series quality because I still have to sit on my ass and watch it, which I'm probably going to do over the course of the coming week, but
A part of me will refuses to want to watch it because Ahsoka Tano, her story has been like she is a fully developed character, so I don't see what they could try and do with the live action Ahsoka show.
I hear you, and everything you say is valid and makes perfect sense. But I pause at this. When it comes to Ahsoka Tano, I am an Asimpa Tano.
The fact that you just used that phrase makes me dislike you from the bottom of my heart. Like you should be ashamed of yourself, Koga.
Oh, I am, just not for that.
Because, like, I'll simp for Ahsoka also.
I literally just kind of thought of that randomly, like, an hour ago, and thought to myself, okay, I have to figure out a way to say this in the stream. I have to do this to Crux. Not for him, I have to do this to him. But yeah. But yeah, no, like, in all seriousness, like, Ahsoka is the original, like, beloved Star Wars character, in terms of, like, starting, as terms of, like, characters that were introduced in, like, all the modern stuff that started with Clone Wars.
In some spectacular fashion.
You performed as
Because, like, I personally think people loved Ahsoka before they started to really like the clones, you know? Rex, Cody, Fives.
Yeah.
It seems everything I
The
do.
Clone Wars wasn't about the Jedi. It was about the clones.
It was about both.
It was
about both.
I think it was mainly about the clones, though. Like,
oh yeah, no, the clones got a shitload of time.
Yeah.
It definitely prioritizes them every chance they get, but it is also about the Jedi.
Yeah. Why you betray your brothers?
Because we get to slowly see how they kind of fall from grace, if you will. And the beauty of it is, if you watch the show the way you did back in the day, which is week by week, you don't see it.
Yeah. But then when
you're
binge
binging
it,
every single episode back to back and you're paying attention to everything, you notice it. You see the small little details, like, holy shit, the Jedi Council hired a bounty hunter to fake the death of a Jedi Master. What the hell? Also, we're out of the Animus. I'm gonna shut up now.
Yep.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
what'd I do?
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I
Okay,
have nothing to do
reminder,
with
I can't hear. What's going on?
Basically the assassins are coming for Desmond to get him out of here.
Yay!
What do you mean? Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you would have known that I was so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats.
Lucy is telling us that this is a Templar-owned company, and they all work for the Templars.
Except the part of world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff
I knew that thanks to the
crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs.
Oh, what is it?
The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys.
The next game, I've seen bits and pieces of it.
It's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of
Okay,
you.
now what? Because it looks like they're finally done talking.
We go to bed.
All right.
Because we finished Memory Block 4, and we're about to start Memory Block 5. Oh yeah, you wanna know what's fucked about Desmond's room?
Cameras in the shitter?
Well, besides that, once we unlock Eagle Vision, we'll be able to see. Like, Desmond will gain the ability to use his Eagle Vision.
Ooh.
This morning,
There's a bomb planted inside the bed.
Nope.
The floor of the shower is electrifiable.
Nope.
Just select the memory you'd like to visit.
Let's start.
There's
so close, guys.
There's poison gas connected to the ventilation system.
I wish, but no.
I am just thinking of all of these unnecessarily convoluted ways to kill Desmond.
To investigate them, allowing you to enter the area they were guarding.
I am a wait. I'm a. This is a floof. Assassinos.
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it. Whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens. The perfect soldiers. A perfect world.
Robert des Sables must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you better sword?
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert des Sables is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Better sword. A better sword! Please! Okay. Bright light. Defense break. Nice. Okay, that's actually a useful skill. Because now, I can just sucker punch bitches to make them drop their guard.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I don't have to practice this. Run away! Oh yeah, so we got to see the Apple of Eden.
Ah.
And he basically kind of went...
what the Templars outside of the Animus are looking for.
Mm-hmm. A holy relic that bends the mind of the masses, basically stripping them of their free will.
Yeah, sure.
Because if you want full control, that's basically all you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. How's everyone's day doing? All those watching, what are you guys up to? I have no idea why I completely missed the gates. Horsey, let's go. Jump. Run away so we can get these next two enemies. Let's go to Damascus.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
I have returned. Waiting. Load times can be bullshit. We all know it.
Okay. Okay, one more area in Damascus.
There's 7 memory blocks, right?
Yeah.
And we're on memory block 5, so yeah, 1 or 2 more weeks and we should be done.
Yep.
Please don't do that.
Hello, my fellow priests. Let us enter the city. Yes, let us pray.
Pray for all the dumb, stupid ways we could possibly kill a man. They never said we had to pray for good things to happen to people.
And we just wait peacefully, calmly.
We're watching and waiting. Yeah, we're watching and waiting. Is there anyone who gets the reference?
Okay, let's exit the blend and let's run away. I think we can. Those first things first. We'll go to the bureau and we will look for a synchronization spot. Fuck your pots! Ha ha ha! In the Legend of Zelda world, there's a man with a warehouse full of jars, and he's like, "Honey, I put all of our life savings hidden in these jars. No one will ever think to look in here." sadly, a mute boy came along and broke every pot and jar that was in said warehouse.
God damn it, Link.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do 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 do. Ow. I think this might be a yes.
So which Monster Hunter game did you say you've been playing?
World.
Okay. I'm looking at it on Xbox. And I'm debating with myself if it's worth the $50.
Is it the base game, or does it also include Iceborne?
Iceborne Master Edition Digital Deluxe.
So you get the base game, and you get Iceborne.
Basically, this version, this edition or whatever you want to call it, is everything, all the DLC, all the everything.
Yep, it's a fun game. It's
I mean, I'm not doubting that, but like,
you might have a difficult time because, actually, let's go this way. Yeah.
Because
the movement is not as fluid as it is in Rise. Yeah, it's not as fluid as Rise.
But I've also been told that like I would still really enjoy really enjoy World, and I mean this is the guy. And that's coming from the guy that talked me into getting both Monster Hunter Rise and Stories 2. So I'm inclined to trust this guy.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. I won't have any of my buddies to play this game with on Xbox, so I will have to figure out how to solo every single monster, because I don't trust randos. And even if I did, I don't have the online subscription from Microsoft, because I'm already paying that for Nintendo.
Yeah.
So if I was making an extra $100 every week in my checkbook, in my paychecks, I would say sure I can afford that on top of all this crippling student debt that I'm paying off. But honestly, I think I can solo damn near every monster in that game. But the Elder Dragons, they would be an obstacle.
I'd say probably the only other ones that you might have some difficulty with would be whatchamacallit? The Glavenus, probably.
I've actually always wanted to fight a Glavenus in a proper Monster Hunter game, ever since I saw them in stories.
Yeah. The Glavenus and the acidic Glavenus.
Really?
Then is the Devil Joe there?
The sound of acidic Glavenus.
Yeah, basically any defense buffs you have, yeah, don't worry about it.
Not gonna matter.
Yeah. There's a sick
I like to be more evasive than.
Then the Devil Joe.
Well, again, Devil Joe is actually one I'm interested to fight, just because you hear so many horror stories about how terrifying they are that that eventually you just want to see for yourself.
Yeah, those horror stories are true, because it's like you could just be
I have every reason to believe they're true. Make no mistake. I am not doubting them at all.
Then the true horror story for the Rajan. Whenever you.
Oh, okay. You don't have to convince me that Rajang is a horror story, because Rajang, I'm not kidding, is just Vegeta in monster form.
What was it? Okay, Koga, right now, what I want you to do, I want you to look up Monster Hunter World Iceborne Rajang cutscene.
Hang on. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Because you will...
Monster Hunter World Iceborne Rajang cutscene.
Yep.
He's fighting an Elder Dragon. I'm just looking at the damn thumbnail.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch it.
The Elder Dragon that's a horse.
Yep. I forget the name because I haven't hunted in so long. It's a,
I've seen it, but I cannot tell you its name right now.
My brother would be so disappointed in me.
Kirin.
Yes. That's it. Because,
Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Rajang intro, sorry. Also, not for nothing, before I finish this, I just want to point out, in Rise, the Furious Rajang, or whatever its alternative form is, you know?
Yeah.
The subtitle for it is Super Simeon. Like, Capcom knows what they're doing. They absolutely know what they're doing.
Hey, what's wrong?
I think you want to go into,
Definitely not a natural.
Hang on, I'm still watching it.
Yeah.
Like something just barreled through. Okay, I'm ready.
So we've a murder nearby.
Gotta find out what caused that huge roar we heard.
Please, I must go. This letter must be delivered, and I cannot risk upsetting him.
Listen to yourself. You are his puppet. Give up
Holy
this task
crap.
and join us in our fight.
No. I have a wife and child to see to.
Which is exactly why I've come to you. Is this the kind of world you want your son brought up in?
It will pass. If he just wait, he'll stop, and everything will go back to normal.
Every day, more is lost, and no way to reclaim what's taken. There will be no going back. You know this to be true.
Enough. I am leaving.
Go away. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
Just gotta be sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
All right, where are you?
Holy shit!
You're too close to the corpses, my dude. Please, get further. Yes. God damn. Okay. I have to go this way.
That's why Rajang can do that?
Yep.
Oh, bullshit.
Nah. Rajang is on level with a low tier Elder Dragon.
He ate a Kirin's horn.
Yep.
And now he can go, and that's how they can go Super Saiyan.
Yep. Okay. Let me climb up. Jesus Christ, Altair, you fucking god, you horseshit.
Kill them all. 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 Kill them all.
No, I'm good.
Kill them all.
There's some battles where I'm just like, no. In this game, it's better just to run and hide. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Rajangs are fucking scary motherfuckers.
Well, yeah, I've always known that.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that they fucking ate Elder Dragon horns.
Yep.
Oh, Lord, that makes me terrified for what would have happened if they had devoured the horn off of a Teostra.
I don't think they can they can do Teostra, mainly because they have a thunder sack, not a fire sack.
I mean, sure, but how do we know that that devouring Kirin didn't play a part in it becoming a thunder sack? What if it was just a sack before that?
Honestly, don't.
Because like it ate the piece of an elder dragon, which are the embodiments of nature itself. There's no telling what doing that does to something.
Yeah.
Aside from giving someone the ability to go fucking Super Saiyan, apparently.
Like I would say, there's a channel called Oceans, and they have basically ecology videos for Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter World.
That sounds fascinating.
And he's working on like individual ecology videos for each monster.
That genuinely sounds fascinating.
Yeah.
But yeah,
remind me after stream to send you a link to his channel.
I'll try to.
There we go. Okay. Now, climb up to get this point. But yeah, like the two nightmare monsters in World are Black Diablos, not Teostra. Black Diablos, Devil Joe, and the Rajang.
Your life ends now.
Black Diablos for the sole purpose of it is just so much faster and more aggressive than a regular Diablos.
I believe it.
It's like, calm down, you horny bitch. No, legit. Black Diablo.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the choice of words.
Yeah,
dude. It's just the choice of words.
Well, yeah, it's also just for those that don't know.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, for those that don't know, in the Monster Hunter world, there's the Diablos and the Black Diablos. The Black Diablos are female Diablos in heat.
So it's a double entendre what he said.
Yeah. Hey! Templar scum! Templar scum! Templar scum! Let's see. I'm trying to think. What of all the monsters, which one was my favorite? Oh, Odorgron.
Say again?
There's one called the Odorgron.
Odorgron?
Or Ogregron. It's, because my brother and I were playing World together, he was the more skilled fighter.
Yeah.
So I tried to hunt one of them by myself. And I was like, God, that's just kind of showed the difference between like my skill and my brother's skill, where like I was just struggling. And I spent like a day just hunting Ogrogrons.
Yeah.
And I got pretty good hunting them. I think one of the ecology videos I watched, I think it's like it's the Lunagron from Rise.
Yeah.
The Ogrogron is like a cousin of the Lunagron.
Yeah, because Lunagaron I know. Never kick a man when he's down. I'm stabbing, not kicking. I will say, if I do decide to get Monster Hunter World on my Xbox, I know I won't be able to have you or my other buddy join me for hunts.
Yeah.
But maybe you guys would be interested in commentary. I don't need an answer right now because, like I said, don't even know if I'm going to get it.
Yeah. Like, I would say if you wanted help with hunts, I would say to wait until you get to, you get, like, your PC situation situated and get on Steam.
I was asking you about your PC and what one of those would be costed.
Yeah.
Would be priced at. With that in mind, because I know my computer can't handle World. Which is so stupid because, like, think about how old the game is by this point, but whatever.
It's all about what websites have you visited and how often do you clean your PC.
I honestly think it's something to do with Steam itself at this point, because there's too many games that give me this trouble.
Guys are like lemmings, all coming to your death.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness.
Even though, like, that entire clip is, like, more fucked up whenever you actually know what happened.
Yeah.
God damn it, Disney.
Could I interest you in Disney?
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days. Amongst the chatter on the market this morning, I heard Joubert's elite want you dead. I was about to go after them, but my back is hurting too much. You should take care of them. I'll wait for you here, and we can have a quick talk about the things.
That's a really
Be
fucking
fast,
stupid
though.
excuse.
I am in pain.
I would handle it myself.
But you're here, so why the fuck should I?
Nah, he said, but, my back is hurting.
Hmm.
It might take me a few attempts for this just to kind of... Oh.
You must not trespass here.
Assassinate. Drop down.
No, you don't understand. I have money. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food.
Ah, yep. Oh. That was a regular person.
Keep up with him. Don't let him get away.
Let's see. Ah, there's a hidey zone. Ah.
So I was recently able to build, like, here in the real world, I was able to build a decent, like, elemental hero deck, like, just purely elemental heroes, no Neospatians.
Yep.
And while I was building the deck, I kind of came to a conclusion, to a discovery.
What's the discovery?
Without Neospatians in your deck and no Neospatian fusion Neoses in your extra deck, Elemental Hero Neos himself is kinda useless.
Yeah, unless you have him for
because he's
a
literally
crystal.
nothing more than a high-level beater.
Yep. Same thing, like, God, there's only like 2 decks that actually use them. Neospatians as well as Crystal Beasts. Because you can get Rainbow Neos.
Yeah.
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days. Amongst the chatter on the
Maybe
market
like
this morning, I heard Joubert's elite
Dark Heroes? I think one of them have a fusion with Neos.
You should take care of them.
Possibly, I don't know. I'd have to take another look at that.
Talk about the things I know. Be fast, though. I am in pain.
Be fast though, I am in pain. You shack of shite.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. I beg of you. I beg of you just a
Let
few
me-
coins. Just a little, I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, sir, have any money?
Can you get the fuck out of my way, you fucking winch? I'm sorry for my language. It's just
He is addressing a non-existing fictional character
Spare a few coins.
who kept gaining my.
He has never once, nor will he ever, use such a word at an actual person.
Debatable.
He will not.
Debatable.
He will not.
Super highly debatable.
Super highly, he will not. Have you considered maybe we should try doing another Nuzlocke?
I was thinking at some point, yeah, we could.
Maybe not Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl again. Although, that said, I still think that we should take pride in the fact that it took Champion Cynthia's final Pokemon to bring us down. You know?
Yep.
Like, we got to the literal last possible obstacle.
Yep.
Like, that speaks for something.
A man is always better protected by a friend's blade, yes? This is what I know about your type.
And honestly, if we had made some slightly different decisions during our game, we probably could have beaten her.
Yeah.
If you'd excuse me, I must see
I will say this: if we ever do try a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Nuzlocke again, I will say that we are allowed to overlevel for the Elite Four and Champion.
Yeah.
Just because of the way that the devs built their teams.
Yep.
Because even casually, those guys are a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, Cynthia's team, I think, was the only one that was properly built to be a competitive team.
In the originals?
No, in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Even the originals.
Really? I thought you said they all were.
They probably all were, but Cynthia was the most egregious.
Well, I mean, yeah, Cynthia was obviously the hardest. She was the champion.
Yeah.
Although I will say, when I played all of them casually, Flint was the one that gave me the most trouble.
He didn't have any fucking fire types!
He is fire type.
No, but he didn't have any. Besides, like, 2.
Okay. Yeah, he had Infernape. I think he had a Rapidash.
That was it.
Yeah. And then his effing Driftbloom completely infuriated the ever-living bejesus out of me.
Yeah. He also had a Ambipom.
I didn't mind Ambipom. I hate his Driftbloom. The rest of his Pokemon are fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand the argument for why is he the fire type Elite Four member when he barely has any fire types. It's sort of like
because Game Freak forgot.
It's like the Fuchsia City Gym in the original game in Fire Red. It's the Poison Gym, but so goddamn many of the trainers there use Psychic types. So it's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, come on!
I have been on a recording frenzy for my Pokemon Fire Red series lately. Because I'm trying to get all the footage like done and recorded so I can start working on another project. But the problem is that it's starting to burn me out on the game, you know?
Yeah.
And the most annoying part is I'm on the downhill slope. All I have left to do at the time of this stream is Giovanni, the penultimate rival battle, Victory Road, and then the Elite Four.
You're so close.
I am so close. That's why I really hate that I'm getting burnt out now of all times.
This is what happens whenever you do a non-stop recording session for something.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm not even kidding. I blame Moltres for why I'm so burnt out.
Oh, you went for Moltres?
Yeah, because the most recent episode I finished was going through the Sevi Islands to catch Moltres because he was the last of the 3 legendary birds that I had yet to capture in the Let's Play. And the trainers that were standing between me and Moltres were some of the scummiest motherfuckers you ever did see. Spamming Sand Attack, Confuse Ray, Leer.
Yeah, this is whenever you take like a week break from recording, and then you come back the next week.
Yeah, and I mean, I have more than enough footage to make up for doing that, but at the same time, like, I really want to get this done so that I can get the early footage for a Let's Play that I want to get done, that I want to get to eventually.
Yeah. I'm still trying to think of, like, the style format I want to do for whenever I get around to recording those games.
Yeah. I've also been thinking about when, or even if, I want to do a face cam, you know?
Really? I run around the entire fucking thing to save that bitch again. But no, she fucking runs off, so it's not even worth fighting these guys. Yeah. I say...
Because, like, obviously I'm not going to do it yet. I literally have no following whatsoever, so there's no point right now. But, like, I don't know, maybe I make it a subscriber goal or something like that. You know, like, 1,000 subscribers and I do a face reveal kind of concept, you know?
Yeah.
Sort of like what we did with the Twitch follower Nuzlocke, where we waited until we had this many people.
Yeah.
Which, I'm still happy we did that. I think that was a really good idea.
Yeah.
Just because we got a lot of our followers killed in battle doesn't mean it wasn't a good idea.
Oh, the goal was not to get them killed in battle?
I never said that killing them off was our objective. I'm just saying that's what happened.
Well, this is awkward. I will still say, I'm glad I proved that point to you. Though we lost Doug Trio.
I hate you for that still, to this day.
You!
That was unnecessary.
Oh my god, she fucking runs off again. It's not even worth fighting.
Maybe, I am literally just guessing here. Maybe you have to deal with the guys first and catch up with her later?
Nope, that's, all the other ones were like, because it doesn't show you where she ran off to. Fine. Screw you guys.
Yeah. It's like, I want you to die, and I want you to die, and I definitely want you to die. Yeah, as for me, myself, I don't think that I personally will do Nuzlocke, because to me, that's just so much stress. Because, like, every time your Pokemon gets nailed with a critical hit, you're on pins and needles. You know?
Yeah. Like
but I'm more than willing to do randomizers, and I have heard that it's possible to randomize Coliseum and XD. And I desperately want to play those games randomized. I cannot even begin to imagine the kind of madness that would come from such an experience.
Get like a fucking in-game team.
Yeah, like XD, you start out with just an Eevee, and the randomizer turns it into into fucking Metagross or something like that. I don't know.
There we go. Now she decides to stay.
Like that, because like that would be ridiculous. Or the opposite side of the spectrum, Evie gets randomized into a Magikarp.
Oh, you said XD. For some reason, I was thinking of Coliseum. I was like, you don't.
I mean, fair enough.
You don't
XD
get
is Coliseum's sequel game, and in XD you play as the child of the player character and follow our character in Coliseum. Fight me!
I don't think.
Like, seriously, you look at all three of those characters side by side and tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, I don't think anyone would deny it.
I mean, even on the goddamn wiki, it says that this character is believed to be their kid.
Yeah, like I'm saying, there's no reason for people to fight you about because like there's nothing disproving
I know, but
it.
you know, there's gonna be that one person that says, "Oh, but her mom, but the guy's mom is blah 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 blah." It's like, come on, people. There's a million explanations as to why that's the case.
Praise God, you've saved
Well, if they've clarified who the mom is, then.
Well, I mean, yeah, but again, the thing is that, like, for all we know, something could have happened to Wes and Rui, that's their default names, by the way, that caused them to, like, you know, leave the kid in the care of, I think her name is Lily, or something like that. Like, there's plenty of reasons that it could happen. But, I mean, it's like, the hairstyle is the same as Wes, the hair color is similar to Rui, his stance matches Wes's for almost 1-to-1. Wes's Pokemon were Umbreon and Espeon, and the kid's Pokemon was an Eevee. There's too much coincidence.
Ow. Who the fuck shot me?
I used to be an assassin, then I took an arrow to the knee.
Oh. Climb to the top of the tower. Okay.
But yeah. Once I get my monitor, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Coliseum in XD. I think that's going to be. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Oh, also, last week when we had finished doing Star Wars for the night,
yep,
I mentioned how at some point I would go back on and do all of the side quests and shit, and just get my character built and ready for tomorrow.
I'll be honest, I forgot all about that.
You might want to go ahead and do that, because that's like it's like 2.5 to 3 hours of work you're gonna have to do. But yeah, I just went and did it immediately after we finished streaming. So I was very tired and very sick of the game, and have not touched it since last Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm ready to play it again tomorrow. I was just.
I might do it either.
I wanted to share my unhealthy gaming habit.
Yeah, like I might do it tonight or tomorrow.
I would recommend do it tomorrow. Get some sleep tonight.
Yeah, but like, because I have to be up tomorrow. Because for my lab class, I have to get.
That's my case.
Well, no, for my lab class, I have to get get CPR certified. So, and like earlier this week, I scheduled a class for tomorrow, so I have to go.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I have to go do the training to get my certificate.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, just get some rest tonight and do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's only 2.5 to 3 hours of work.
I hide. There we go. Now I climb. I see no god up here, other than me. That's a cat meme. Because there's a photo of a cat like on top of a lamppost.
Yeah.
And it has the captions. I see no god up here, other than me.
لن يكون ذلك عسيرا جدا. You wish to die? Infinite. You stand no chance against me. God is on my side.
You.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
Okay. We'll go to this viewpoint.
أنت حثالة. You want something?
Let go of me!
Made for your sins.
He's dead. Come on, who's next? I choose you! And then you! You chose death.
أيها المرتد. God favors me. You will not win. He's a murderer.
You die. You die. You die. You die.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Yes, tell everyone of my sacrifice. How I risked my life to save you. Ow.
The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always.
Eh.
He's strong,
Climb.
like Salahadin, take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Running this way. Eh. Oh. No. Okay. This way. Yes. Climbing to the top of the world. Up, come on. There you go, Altair. Gotta give Ubisoft credit with Assassin's Creed for like the visuals.
Oh yeah, no. Visually, it's an outstanding game.
Jump.
My family sick and dying. Could you spare a few quarters?
Can I spare a few coins? No, I don't want to spare a few coins.
I don't have a few coins to spare.
I'm broke. They don't pay me.
I am only paid in the blood of my enemies. I can get you a pint of blood. Sure, that's gonna be worth something to someone.
I recently started watching.
Although at that point, it might be too dangerous to ask any questions.
I recently started watching an anime called The Magus's Wife, which is like I want to say he is a Wendigo. But like this half human, half fae mage basically buys the main character. And it's basically like, yeah, I'm going to train you to be my apprentice. I'm going to marry you. And she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's an appropriate reaction.
Yeah! But I mean, she's like, basically, uber, like at the beginning of the series, uber, I want to fucking die because no one wants me.
And then this guy just walks up.
And then like, hey, I want you. It's like, okay, I'll live for him. Because no, he's the only one that...
good for her, I think.
Yeah, but that's kind of highly codependent.
I mean, yeah, but...
She's slowly starting to learn to kind of live for herself. However slow that...
Reverse Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah. Can I sit on the bench, please?
No. No bench sitting for murderers.
Oh, that's because there's no one else on the bench. Okay. One sec.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do this the dumb way. I.e. run away. Let the,
Let everything respawn.
Yeah. Let the corpses despawn, let people come back. Okay, I think that's far enough. But there was like a episode to do with cats. Like, cats have 9 lives. And, it was about like this dude who wanted to make a potion to help his wife.
Right.
One sec. Let's this bench.
Yeah, I like this bench. This bench is nice.
Really? There's a split. Okay.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
Yeah, now you have it.
Yeah. Because I forgot the most important
There are
thing.
still those who
Wait
reject
one sec.
illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Yeah, the entire episode was about like Cat's 9 lives, and there was a flashback character that would kill cats to make a potion for his wife, because she was a very sickly person. And he was told, oh yeah, 9 lives on a cat, you'll be able to, wait, how many? Okay. 9 lives per cat, yeah, if you make this potion, you like using cats, you'd be able to make something for your wife. And didn't work because that entire logic is kind of fucking stupid. Not the cats having 9 lives, but you can make a potion taking one of their lives. It's a very dark and bloody anime at times, but so sweet and wholesome in other times. Hey, jump! Okay, I made it. Climb, Altair. Climb! Oh, you son of a bitch! Okay, 1 second. You sack of shit. You motherfucker. You!
Critical fail.
Get. I'll accept that kill on that Templar, but oh my god, you fucking bowman! Seriously, I just barely stand up and they're like, no! God. Fucking bowman. There we go. Now let me climb up. Really, Altair? Really?
Really, Crux. Really.
For like supposedly being one of the best assassins, you're pretty shit with your parkour skills, Altair. Can I jump from this side? Okay, I can. Climb, you sack of shit. Okay. What a beautiful view. Okay, we have a pickpocket, mug, or interrogation.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here.
Oh, okay.
You
So it was
still have
him.
the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God! And
What the fuck pushed me?
Belki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybettin. Beni yenemeyeceksin.
There. Stop using a flimsy fucking dagger. Thank you. Now let's go interrogate a bitch. Beat him up. Yeah.
Not find better items anywhere else.
Climb.
Our fathers dwelled in darkness, and their fathers before them. It does not
Up.
mean we must as well. This is our chance to begin anew. Let Jubair lead you to revelation. Let him lead you to the light. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
So he is preaching about burning books. Gotcha. for the books contain heresy. Bless you.
Excuse me.
You've chosen the wrong man. How simple. How can one expect to defeat?
Can you guys, like, fuck off for a bit?
They could, but they won't.
There we go.
Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubayer holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Okay. Let's go get that viewpoint.
You shouldn't be fighting. I'll have your head!
Don't throw rocks at me, you sacks of shit. Oh, they're throwing rocks. Okay. Hey.
Yup.
Don't throw rocks at people climbing things, kids. If you do, you are
It's
scum of
dangerous, and they could become nothing more than a bloodstain.
Yep. Do you want to get scarred with the idea of human flesh splattering onto the ground? Blood from the impact most likely hitting you across the face? Do you want to get
Perhaps
scarred?
even one or two chunks of flesh?
Yep. Would you like some of that blood to just fall into your mouth on accident? If not, don't throw rocks at people. That's all we gotta say. Don't throw rocks at people, kids. If you do, you're scum.
He just disappeared.
Unless it's in a video game.
Yeah. Then by all means, just keep throwing rocks at people.
In which case, pelt them till they stop getting up.
Yep. Okay, so the question is...
We condone virtual violence.
Yeah, virtual violence is A-okay. You know why? Because people aren't actually getting hurt.
Well, not physically.
Mentally, maybe.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing. No, please don't leave. Just a few points.
Altair, my
Oh god,
friend,
5 minutes?
You have become quite the
What do I need
wanted
for it to
man,
do for 5
as
minutes?
am I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masyaf this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
Oh god. That's a lot of people.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
When will you stop acting like a fool?
Coin. All I ask is for a few coins.
There is no greater glory than this. Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. Pick up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no...
Damn it. Why did you have to be right there? Run away! God, Brain is like just holding A. Should be sprints. Not RTA. Climb up this way, go this way, across the rooftops to here. Over here. That's just not fun when there's like multiple people you have to try and kill. Other side of this building.
Not find better items anywhere else. I swear it.
Have any money? I beg of you.
Okay, you.
Altair, my friend.
I don't give a
you have become quite the
Why do I have to
wanted
listen
man,
to this every
as am
time?
I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment?
Because the guy just loves to hear himself talk. That's why.
Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Just a few coins.
Okay, let's wait for you to
I beg
turn.
of you. I beg of you, just a...
Praise be Salahadin! Found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for.
Are you quite done?
The infidel king would be our...
You can apologize for that.
Push back! I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping.
Okay. Then we go this way. Okay, I have to follow this fucker.
Be gone, pest. Leave now.
Okay.
Or I'll make you.
Okay, now we go this way. That was close. Okay. Go around this way.
I beg of you. I beg of you just a please. No, you don't understand.
You.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
Okay, now we just go this way. Save these this last citizen. You. You.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Grab this. And let's go rooftop climbing. Back to the bureau.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, no, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Salahadin's chief scholar?
Yes. He's turned the other scholars of the city to his cause. Together they intend to work a great evil.
How?
They're collecting the city's knowledge. All its written words.
For what purpose?
To destroy them.
And where will this be done?
They move throughout the city. But first they meet at the Madrasa al-Qalasa. If I go there, I should find Jubair.
Excellent.
All right.
Always, Altair. You can stop
New target.
A chance to strike again.
We're getting our preparing to get the next one. Yep. There's it.
With your permission, Rafiq.
Of course. You're free to begin whenever you are ready. Bring glory to the Brotherhood, Altair.
Okay.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay. And now we go kill the book burners.
Let people read.
What books are we burning? Oh, furry fanfics. Oh, burn them. Burn all those books. Because we don't need furry fanfics in our holy city. Nay.
Yeah, that would be a terrible. Excuse me, I need to hide something.
Okay then.
Nothing to that. Look. We can all agree that Rouge the Bat is hot.
Okay, listen. They had no right making her such a baddie.
They really didn't. I'm not sure why they did.
I guess I just go this way? I can't run. Okay.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this.
Okay, excuse me. I need to kick my dog in the head. Not actually.
Put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Oh god, there's multiple oh god, okay.
Leave, peasant, before I make...
Citizens, bring forth your writings. Place them in the pile before me. Keep any is a sin. Know and embrace the truth of my words. Free yourselves from the lies and questions of the past. Citizen!
أيها المتدعو يفلت! filthy heretic! أنا سأنال منك! سوف تموت! Kapalı bile yenerim. أردت الأمر على ذلك
Alright. I don't think he'll be bothering me for the remainder of the night.
We have multiple targets we have to kill with this one.
is
Well, at least they're mixing it up.
We must destroy them all, that they do not further poison our minds.
All you had to do was push him, Altair. Like that.
They have no proof that I was the one that... You and your fucking rocks!
This game is making you rage a bit more than I thought it would.
So it's because it's the little things, man. It's the little things. It's the fact that...
Oh yeah, it's always the little things. It is always the little things. People think that it's major problems with a game that always ticks people off. Nah, it's the small stuff.
Nah, it's the homeless... It's the beggar women just getting in front of you while you're trying to tail a target. It's the homeless, mentally ill NPCs that push you for no godforsaken reason. And it's the fact that they always throw goddamn rocks at you when you're trying to climb.
Stop! You must not trespass here. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Come no further. Oh!
Okay. Go in here.
For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men.
Actually, here's something we can talk about. How was your Halloween?
It was alright. It was,
Do we believe, absent logic and evidence, we submit for no other reason?
Had to go to a like a board game event so I could get some points for my lab class.
That sounds like fun.
Was almost tempted not to go because, well, I almost didn't go because my phone died like Monday night and like I passed out, so I didn't even have a so I didn't wake up to an alarm on Tuesday.
This is a righteous act.
Yeah.
And from the flames,
And I didn't wake up until like the event started.
Right.
Hey. One sec.
join us.
There we go. So I almost didn't go. But...
Was that the last of them?
Yep.
Men must be free to do what they believe.
So basically, I had to kill all the other ones to stop the book burning. Then I had to kill this one.
Should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Okay. Now, run away!
Bravely runs away.
Climb! Climb! You jackass! Fucking climb! Fine. Run! I am safe. They will never think to look into here.
One person just ignores the programming and attacks you.
Fuck, man, if that happened, then...
I question the hitboxes of that jump you just made.
I hit the corner of it, it's fine.
Yeah, with the very last pixel of your foot.
Yeah, I hit the corner of it. So it was fine. You.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay.
Or...
Yep. Now we just have to do the first half of,
Alright, now we have someone else we need to kill.
Yep, we'll go with Masyaf, and I think... We'll call it a little early today.
Okay. I mean, we started early, so it's all the same.
Yeah. So after we talk to Masyaf, or talk to, the head assassin, whoever his name is, we'll exit the Amis, see how much we have left, because I think it's technically only 7. So like I think we can finish next week if I'm thinking correctly.
What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete.
If we want to guarantee that, one thing you
restored.
could
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask and I will answer.
Why these men, Jubair and Sabran?
Don't you see? They
You're cutting out.
Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
Koga, you're cutting out a bit, so...
Works,
I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our
You hear?
work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes.
Repeat what you say after this entire dialogue thing.
And it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man
Can you hear me
dies,
now?
The sooner
Yeah.
I might face our true enemy.
Okay.
you go,
Okay.
I
What I
have a
was
question for
saying
you.
was what you might want to consider doing is all the prep work stuff prior to the next assassination target off camera, so that we start with the assassination next week.
An illusion, one which we can either
But that's
submit
just
to,
an
as
idea.
most do,
Yeah.
or transcend.
We'll see how many
Yeah,
memory.
my voice connection just took a shit dive, so I don't know what
That
happened.
laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
Okay. Okay. So, kind of wish this the memory logs over here kind of showed.
Yeah, kind of mattered.
Well, these are all just like all the extra progression, like what you call it? The 100% the game, but I meant more like you can actually see all the memory stuff or memory blocks from here.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be it.
Well, let's see how many we have just to see if next week would be the last, because because it's like we're able to do like 2 memory parts a week.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can get it done next week.
Yeah. Because next week we'll just
All
probably
right.
say let's we could go a bit over, or I'll just do what you suggested and just get all the prep stuff done.
Yeah, that's what I recommend you do. Just get all the prep work done.
Yeah, because
then we start with the assassination, and then we're immediately in the end game.
Yep. Which would be this one. This has to do with the Apple of Eden, and then this one would be the. Oh wait, no, these are the additional memories. Never mind.
Yeah, so we only have 2 things to do after Memory Flock 5.
Yep. So it's 6. Then this would be the final boss fights right here. So yeah, next week we can get all done.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome sacks.
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys watching us. We appreciate being your background noise. We don't really care which one we are.
Don't make this complicated. Sit down on the Animus and let's get
Wait.
started.
Does it look like you're... Okay, sometimes it looks like she's missing like her middle finger. Not gonna lie. You're telling me to sit down on the Animus? I know that you work for the Templars, you unholy, egotistical fuck. Yes, ma'am. I'll sit down. Lucy said to sit down that time. But yeah, with that, we're going to call it here. We'll be back to finish Assassin's Creed next week. Tomorrow we're going to be going. Yep, same
place,
same bat time, same bat channel. And tomorrow we'll be doing.
God damn it, we're original.
We are. Tomorrow we'll be doing Star Wars: The Old Republic for those that like Star Wars stuff.
Or like laughing at people that play MMOs.
Yep. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with Star Wars. Next week we'll be finishing up Assassin's Creed. Then after Assassin's Creed, we'll figure out what to do from there.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll catch you later, nerds.
See you guys next time. Peace.